Fellas, AC here. How you doing? Today I'm going to talk about Mancera. This Mancera has been getting a lot of positive attention in our FratCon. So I thought, let me give you thoughts on basically a fragrance which is quite nice. So, Mancera Aoud Lemon Mint. Now, this fragrance, when it starts off, and I'm not going to do the starting because when it starts off, it has one of the most harshest openings I have ever smelled in a fragrance. So this fragrance is listed as a citrus aromatic woody fragrance, right? When you spray it first, it has got notes of lemon, and that lemon is so synthetic, it is so harsh that it really confuses your brain. So this is what happens when you first spray it, right? There's a lot of notes that hit your nose. There's lemon, very synthetic, very harsh, very strong lemon with some mint, trace of it, and oud. Those are the three things which hit you. And your brain just gets confused because you're thinking to yourself, what is this such a harsh smell? And I'll tell you the smell it resembles. It resembles the smell of naphthalene balls. I don't know whether you've smelt it. It has a very distinct lemony harsh smell. That's how it smells like. After about half an hour, that lemony, harsh smell starts to mellow down. And that's when this fragrance turns into a really nice fragrance. So what you get is a couple of notes join the party. There's a bitter almond note. There's a boozy vanilla note. And there is obviously some trace of musky amber, which is why this fragrance has got a little bit of warmth. In fact, quite a bit of warmth. So that is when the fragrance starts, the middle stages is when the fragrance becomes something really nice. And it doesn't change much after that. So I'd say first half an hour is a bit of a struggle. Later stage, it becomes really magical. It's got this beautiful warmth, very stylish, woody scent with hints of lemon and hints of mint. So both the primary notes, lemon, mint, play very little part in the fragrance actually. This is all about bitter almond, vanilla, boozy vanilla, and the typical Mancera Oud note, which is embellished of all nastiness. It's a beautiful, slightly creamy, slightly smoky, woody scent. Really nice. And as I said, the fragrance doesn't transform much after that. In the late dry down, very late dry down, the fragrance develops a bit of a nuance of cherry liquor type of smell, which is even more attractive. I really enjoy the late dry down, and I'm talking about 8 hours plus. That's when the fragrance comes off. There's a cherry liquor type vibe that comes out, and I really enjoy that. And I think that's happening because of almond and boozy vanilla. The vanilla they've used is not aromatic, it's more boozy type. So that's the scent, and it's quite interesting. I don't have any fragrance which smells like this. And that's the whole reason I really enjoyed it, but the late dry down. So let's get to the pros and cons. So the first pro, I would say, is the smell. Actual smell is quite an interesting one, and it's quite unique. And as I said, it's got a great deal of warmth to it. There are very few fragrances I have smelled which have that kind of a late dry down. So the actual composition, although synthetic, this is a very synthetic fragrance, is quite nice. So that's the number one pro. The second pro, I'd say, is like any Mancera. It's got absolutely stunning performance, guys. I'm talking about 14-16 hour plus, right? It doesn't project a lot, but if you put it on your shirt, it will project as well. It's an absolute monstrous when it comes to actual performance. The third pro, I'd say, is the versatility. This is a very opulent fragrance, So you can wear this at a dress up, type scenario. You can also dress this down. I don't think it gives off a vibe of exclusivity. It's very opulent, but it's not exclusive type fragrance. Although this fragrance currently, when it was launched, excuse me, you could only order it directly from the boutique in Paris. This was not widely available. So they made it an exclusive launch, but the fragrance in itself doesn't come across as exclusive fragrance, but very opulent, although synthetic. So those are the three pros, I'd say. The downsides of the fragrance, number one is that harsh opening, and it lasts a long time, half an hour minimum to 1 hour, even longer. So that could be a problem. Excuse me. The second downside to the fragrance is this is more synthetic than any of the Manceras I have smelled, but I haven't smelled all of them. Of the ones that I've smelled, this comes across as the most synthetic, at least initially. The late dry down is absolutely magical. I wouldn't even argue there. So those are the two downsides. Actually, the third downside is the price point. The price point is, this is quite expensive. This is currently listed in Notino for more than £134 for 120 ml, which is way above any Mancera. Normally Manceras, they're pricey, but they're in the 80 to 100 range. So those are the three downsides, I would say. In terms of occasions, as I said, you can dress this and dress down, but the thing is it's very opulent. So the fragrance wouldn't be a fit to wear during summertime. And this could wrong foot you, because the name lemon mint would convey that this is a summertime oud fragrance. It isn't. It's actually a fragrance that you would wear when it's under 20 degrees. So late spring, early autumn, winter, quite easy. Don't wear this in summer daytime. I don't think it'll really go well. It might even nauseate you. Not because of its sweetness, but because of its harshness and its opulence, very rich scent. So those are the occasions. Age groups, any age group. I think it will go very well on a young lad who's trying to wear a very nice fragrance to a date or a special occasion. It'll go very well. I think I've covered all aspects. I hope you like the review, guys. See you later on. Take care. Bye-bye.